Hello beautiful people, welcome back to our channel. It's no longer news that Martin Semewele-led assembly have defected from PDP to APC. Of course, 16 of them have successfully defected. Of course, you've seen the video where they had to meet Okocha and the rest, the chairman of the factional chairman of APC in Rivers State. But meanwhile, something is definitely brewing in Rivers State. The two camps, Fubara's camp and Wike's camp, are now boldly making their attempts known that there's really no peace, quote and unquote, in reality. Well, what is brewing right now is the fact that two things are involved. Two things are actually brewing. One, for that of Fubara's camp, they're of the opinion that Martin Semewele is decamping, no respect of any kind. Of course, they didn't carry the governor along. And they are also insinuating that it looks as if the commissioner's list is the bone of contention that is, quote and unquote, making Martin Semewele uncomfortable. While that of Martin Semewele's, that's Wike's camp, are already set and geared down for showdown, as they have actually, joined their plenary till 26th of January 2026, and they are saying in hush-hush tones, in fact, in openly, that let Fubara go and present his 2026 budget to Sokoto Assembly, which means they are ready for the showdown. But meanwhile, some persons are already saying that, is this really not laughable? That is it that Martin Semewele is not aware that commissioner's list is the sole prerogative of the executive? Some are saying that, is it not hilarious that he's not aware that the nomination and appointment of commissioners is optional and not mandatory? Is it not also funny that he's trying to incite another crisis in the state using commissioner list as an excuse? The Constitution does not mandate the governor to appoint commissioners. The Constitution says the governor may create and fill those offices if they choose to. The governor can run a state without them, can only nominate when he believes it's useful. I don't know what the governor's plans are regarding commissioners, but Martins and Semewele should come out plain and tell everyone that Wike has mandated them to resume hostilities. He should not peg it on commissioners' list, as that makes him sound not so mature. The job of the legislature is not to direct executive to appoint commissioners. If the executive needs commissioners, of course they will communicate that to the assembly and of course schedule appointment for screening and confirmation. That's how government works. But Martins is not aware of that. And now they have shifted their plenary. They have adjourned their plenary to 26th of January 2026 after defection. But there's something unique about that defection. 16 defected, 10 is still with PDP. 10 is still remaining in PDP, 16 defected. The question is, why? Unlike before, they all defected. But now I think they're playing safe games here. But what's your take? Because this whole thing, a whole lot of things are playing out. Now the Fubara scam are coming plain. Yes, or Wike scam are also coming plain. It looks as if they are ready for showdown.
Now, I think right now everyone wants to show how relevant they are in Bola Tinubu's, quest for re-election. Everyone wants to show that we are in support of it, because we all know that what will bring you into the picture, what would make you a beneficiary of Bola Tinubu's government if he comes back on his re-election. If he comes back, it's how much you were able to put in. So already I believe this is not something that they just did abruptly. Oga must have had meeting with them and told obviously them, we need to establish our relevancy beyond me being the number one man. You guys here need to defect to the All Progressive Congress, and also that will point to one direction, that I am fully in support of APC, though I am still at the other side trying to scatter. Don't forget that expulsion later, not later, certificate Certificate means it has been worked for, has been given to their number one Oga, and unfortunately, that, whether we like it or not, is sending a lot of signals of his irrelevancy. So already, maybe these guys are trying to preempt his coming to APC. You understand? Okay. Maybe he's trying to preempt his coming to APC. But already we know that him being the number one man when it comes to anti-party activity, he's already trying to make the ground comfortable for Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that I'm not trying to play any games. I'm trying to do everything to ensure that Rivers State completely belongs to you. And, all of these are speculations, these are my assumptions. I also feel that the president may be pretending not to know that Rivers State have not fully defected. And also Fubara seems to be, Fubara seems not to be cooperating the way he should be, you understand? Because just like, he's very calm, he's not about defection. Yeah. He's not attending PDP meetings, so the guy is just solo. Nobody can tell what is going to happen. APC, PDP, or ADCO.
He's not following governance.
So he's just doing his own thing,
and the people love him. That's
exactly. Where the problem lies. So, but these guys now are trying to send a signal out that Oga, we love you. It is this boy Fubara that does not love you. So let us prove to you that we love you. 16 first move. But then Oga is still watching if things will, improve or, or
because once bitten twice shy.
Exactly. So right now the tension is high, and I love the fact that Fubara's camp, those who are in support of Fubara and those who are really out for the truth and who are communicating the truth, have schooled the Speaker of Rivers State House of Assembly about the issue of commissioner. And if you check our feed, we've talked about this.
I don't know why he's so angry.
It is the governor may appoint. It's not a must. You understand? If he can work with the permanent secretaries, come on, everything should go on. Exactly.
Let me cut you off a little. Why is it that they always come for Fubara for budgets? The last one was a case of budget. Now they just sat their last meeting and immediately defected and immediately adjourned their case to 2026. And even they did not hide it. Their supporters are screaming to high heavens, whoever cares to listen, that they want to see how Fubara is going to present his 2026 budget.
Now, let me share this with you. This is fully what is involved when it comes to presentation of budget. The executive is expected to lobby the legislatures.
Now they're playing difficult.
Now, lobbying them oftentimes require inviting the speaker and some other key persons. The speaker will come with them, and they will come and sit down and try to talk over the content of the budget.
But they're not even on fine terms right now.
And the reason why it's always very easy for others is the fact that the governor is actually the number one man in the state in terms of party leadership, in terms of leadership in the state, the governor. But unfortunately, this particular governor seems not to be in full grip of anything. And so the issue of that lobbying is where they are waiting for him, but he seems to be quiet, pretending as if he does not know. So right now, they are waiting for him to invite them. But I know that even if he tries to invite them, they are doing the tenets of their boss. So if he tries to invite them, they will decline going. And why they would decline going, number one reason why they would decline going is our proposed list for commissioner. You've not done anything about it. Number two, you are now calling us. Have you lobbied us? And the lobbying Oga must fully be in the know, because Oga may have his own amount that he wants to inject. It's something that is not hidden. That's the same thing. If you listen to the likes of Obasanjo, you hear him talk about it. That legislature seems to be the most corrupt guys, except the governor is fully in the grip of everything. He was the one that bought form for them and all of that. And that's why, as of now, it's overly important that the people of Rivers State, if they really want sanity back in the state, they must not give one person that power but to control everything. But unfortunately, where it's very wonderful is the fact that their number one boss is making sure PDP is not working, APC is working, you understand, in the state. So there seems not to be any other container except AD3 will suddenly emerge in the state, and a lot of things will happen. So it's a big fight that we're about to see come 2026. Except Fubara decides to go back on his knee and say, okay, I'm going to give me the people you want me to appoint.
But has he not done enough? Has he said anything? Well, let's go wrap it up.